Hey guys, Talu006 back again with another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout video. This gameplay is from last night. I was just waiting for input this to get back from working at the store and just jumped into some solo matches. See what I could do. I'm gonna drop Turbine here. You're gonna see right away I free look when my chute opens to see if I'm going to be alone. I'm going to spot somebody coming in as well, which will come into play nicely right there. I don't want to land here. I want it to land on the other side of the fence, but nonetheless, let's get kitted up here. We're going to get in a fight soon. I know that. I'd like to take some time in this video just to talk about some of my favorite landing locations. You'll notice in a lot of my videos here that I land Turbine quite a bit. The reason I like Turbine is it's big open, yet it has these nice closed in areas where there's lots of cover, so you're kind of getting best of both worlds landscape wise. You know, if you land here and get a distance ranged weapon like a sniper rifle or something like that, then there are those opportunities to play that style. Or if you land in here and you get a shotgun and a KN57, you can outmatch somebody just like that. If you noticed earlier, I dropped a sensor dart and could hear the garage door coming, so knew exactly where he was going to be. So yeah, I like Turbine. There's lots of different places you can loot. There's a lot of warehouse areas surrounding it. It's a good spot. And another bonus to that is that it's on the outside, so you can play a slower game style if you need to. It also is a very popular spot if it's at the start of the helicopter path, so it's just a really all-around good spot to land. I enjoy landing here. One of the other spots I've been landing a lot is Factory, and again, it's similar to Turbine, where there's a main area that's close, tight-knit. You know, will allow for some fast action gameplay, but it also is a little bit wider towards the outskirts where you can get the drop on somebody from the distance. I enjoy the Factory as well. One of the kind of unsung landing spots that I don't think gets enough credit, but have noticed in the last little bit that it is getting more popular, is these two office buildings to the northwest of Hydro Dam. They're up on the hill. There's lots of great loot in there. It's starting to get more popular, so you're getting those kind of hot drop situations where like 2 or 3 guys, maybe 4 in solos will land, and 2 or 3 teams will actually land in duos. So there's lots of opportunity for high kill games there, and it's really good loot. Like I'm always coming out of the office buildings very well looted up. I suggest you try landing there sometime. And again, it's a little out of the way. It's near the edge of the map, so you can play. If you get lucky in the circle, you get circle luck. It's a really nice spot, because you can, mesh mines can cover your bases. You got a good sight line over the cliff to the Hydro Dam. You got a good vantage point of people coming over the hill from the northwest. Even guys rotating in from estates, you can catch them off guard because you got a good vantage point there at the office buildings. I really enjoy that. The next spot that we've been landing a lot is what I'm calling Zombie Town. There is no actual name on the map for it, but it's that little town, you know, south edge of the city, southeast edge of the city, right along the river. Um, the street leads right into Rivertown, and there's a zombie drop there, which is why I call it Zombie Town, because there's a zombie spawn. If you can land there by yourself with a team, you can. There's usually some handguns and a shotgun where you can, you know, waste that ammo killing zombies to get that supply drop. Usually has a level 3 armor, kitted up, fully kitted weapon of some sort. It's usually always a good drop. It's starting to get very popular as well, to where, you know, 2 or 3 teams will be landing there. So I highly recommend that spot. If you have the time to fight some zombies, you can get some good loot out of there, and you'll never know, you might get some hot drop action coming out of the zombie town, is what I'm calling it. The other more popular spot that me and my squad have been landing is what I'm calling the 6-pack houses, which are northwest corner, just south of the construction yard. Um, this is probably the hottest drop spot we'll land. Playing duos, sometimes as much as 4 or 5 teams will land there, and always good loot. There's good action house to house. There's loot spawns on top of the houses, which makes for an interesting aspect. There's some air conditioning units up there that you can hide behind. If you land on the 3 houses up the hill, you can actually shoot in down to the lower houses, and you can get them through the windows. There's some small windows that they think they're hidden, but you can actually get a vantage point there. So yeah, those are the main spots that we land. Every once in a while we'll go just to the west of factory. There's a couple of warehouse buildings and a restaurant, some gas stations. Gas stations always seem to have really great loot. You know, lots of meds. Not the most spectacular guns. Like I've never found a paladin or a gold and kitted out gun in there, but you can usually find a KN57 with some attachments laying about in there. So it's always a good strategy to hit up those gas stations if you walk by. Excuse me. When I play solo, I'll land at some hotter spots just because I'm not necessarily going for a win, but I just want to get some fast, easy kills to get some merits. So I'll land firing range from time to time, which has died off since the beta. Actually, I'm usually only getting 2 or 3 kills coming out of firing range, where the beta, like, that was drop central just because it was a remake map from Black Ops 2 or something like that. Another spot I'll land every once in a while is Nuketown. Again, very popular spot because it's a map that was used in previous games and people seem to enjoy those. And that's about all I gotta say about drop spots. I try to stay away from Array and Fracking Tower just because they're kind of in the middle. They're not the greatest spots for loot, I find. I'm usually only coming out of there with a Rampart, which is a god-awful gun I'll cover in another video, or a shotgun. And I mean, shotguns are nice in the close-knit spaces, but those areas are a little bit wider spread, so coming out of there with a shotgun isn't the greatest thing. And I've been staying away from construction yard. It's still quite a popular spot, and I don't know it that well. I should probably start landing there more to get familiar with it if I were to ever get stuck there in a final circle, I wouldn't know where to go or how to get around there. How are we doing here? We got 2 kills, 13 people left. A little slow off the beginning. Mid-game was even slower. But you saw by the title, high octane finish. We're gonna kick it up a notch here right away. I'm running an ICR with a 4x scope. Oh, someone just jumped off a quad there. So I'm going to be mindful of that area to the north. Playing strategy here, keeping the zone at my back as much as possible. Rotating around by the pipeline here. I also have a KN57, I believe. That's my secondary. It's probably using the KN57 more as my main, but I do have there's the KN57, 2x scope. Got cluster grenades. If you listen here, footsteps. Hit marker. Let's get in there. Push. Let's throw another one for safety. See him there between the rocks. He's healing. Done. He had a trauma kit. I took him right out from 200 HP. No damage taken. It's always a good feeling. Get that gun reloaded. It's too bad I wasted a second cluster grenade when I didn't really need to, but you know, better safe than sorry. I could have used it in this battle coming up here. Got a Molotov cocktail equipped right now. Big sigh, we're down to 9 people left. Things are getting interesting. Heart's starting to beat, the hands are starting to shake. See a guy in the window. He probably saw me, so we're going to keep pre-fire. Get a good headshot there. Taking shots from the left right away. So get out of dodge. Let's get healed back up. I took that guy out from a trauma kit as well. He had 200 health but no armor. I hit a lot of headshots there, that's why I died so quick. But I know there's a guy to the west here. Just can't get eyes on him. I hear footsteps coming from the right. I'm going to take that fight instead. See him there, throw the cocktail, miss him. He's running, he doesn't know where he's getting shot from. Come up, he's healing. Easy kill. Get back down because I know that guy's still waiting for me. To the west. He's throwing grenades. I feel like he feels like he might know where I am, so he's just spamming grenades to see if he can get a hit marker. I almost walked into this cluster grenade. And here's the big mistake, is getting a little too confident. Feel like I can get a drop on him. Level 3 armor. It's the way she goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.